Hey there, guys and gals of YouTube. How y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and really appreciate all the great support, all the comments and stuff. Yes, basically, I'm kind of in a holding pattern for getting my last few pieces together for my Cloud City set from 2003, of course. And anyone who watches this channel realizes that I've kind of started delving into talking about the stuff that I pieced together. Let's talk about the era of translucent plastic. I'm picking on the era of 1987 to about 1998, 1999. I may not touch a UFO. I don't think I'm going to do much with Ice Planet 2002. I probably will talk a little bit, but there's Rock Raiders. There's a lot of things. And, let's talk about Lego Dark Ages, because that was my era of Dark Age. It's funny now. I'm, half a century old now. And as a teenager, I had started feeling like I was too old for Lego, especially the translucent colors that were coming out. And I left that in the dust behind me. And it's funny now at my age, going back and find it kind of interesting. And people say, well, that's just you being, reminiscent. Well, no, it's not, because I did not know them. Literally, I was putting together a set. I don't remember which one might have been 1787, the Creator Cruiser, and I found the techniques interesting. I found the build interesting, and I had criticisms, and I had some review ideas for it. And I realized a set from 30 years ago, 30 years ago, 94, right? So yeah, a set from 30 years ago, I have to, because I've never seen it before, in a hand anyways, has almost the same satisfaction and the same curiosity as if I were to break open one of the new Millennium Falcons coming out or something like that. Now, my favorite theme probably still is Lego Star Wars, of course, because I'm a Star Wars fan on top of liking Lego. But as far as Lego goes, Lego Space has always been, obviously that's what drew me into Star Wars. And it just occurred to me that you watch other people's videos, some are critical, some are not, some obviously have their preferences. And I realized that maybe Lego was going through their own dark age. I mean, why else would they have, 5 sets for Blacktron? And then this weird set in 1990, which has some color combinations of what's to come, Blacktron Future. And then the whole line just disappears. Space Police, after Space Police 2, kind of replaced by Unitron. And it's just like these little bits and pieces. Roboforce only had 4 sets. The Undersea guys, only has 3. Some of the interesting color choices for, is it Rock Miners, is it? Or Power Miners, I'm sorry. And it just got me thinking, like, it's like as if Lego also had lost its sense of direction. Like, it was just a funny time. But it's also an inventive time. And then, of course, their anniversaries, they came out with the rendition of the Blacktron Invader. It's a throwback to people who might remember sets from that era. But there's nothing like the original set, because they were made well. Whether you like the set construction or whether you have criticisms about that particular set, it's okay. It doesn't really matter, because what Lego is all about, and this is what should unite all of us, is we all like Lego. Fabuland, these various space sets, pirates, whatever it is. City, the various city escapes that have come out over the years. I mean, for years now, decades really. It all shows an escape from this world. I mean, why else would play sets be so coveted? Why are play sets essentially what we're trying to do when we build MOCs? And there's no set rule. There's no rule written down how you have to do it. And so whatever you get from Lego, the hobby, whether it's collecting sealed boxes, whether it's coming up with your own MOCs, whether it's just collecting the loose sets, type collecting, which would be like, say, maybe one of each set from a particular era, or collecting the entire series. collecting the 2409, which is that big curved quarter piece I kind of like, but there's only using 8 sets total. There's really no wrong way. And that's why people don't have to say, well, no judgment, because there is none. We're all joined by that. It doesn't matter our age. It doesn't really matter where we are in life at that point. We're all seeking that in Lego. And I think it's great. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone out there, and keep going. Let me know in comments down below what you guys are doing, what you guys and gals are doing out there. If you're collecting things, if you're starting to experience Dark Age, if you're finding fun going forward, looking more forward toward the new sets, because there are some great pieces coming out, some really great techniques. There's pieces and joints I just took for granted, like the Galador joints and some of the rounded ball and cup joints that we take for granted now. They've been out for, what, 20 years plus. They're part of our lives now. But if you go back into the 90s, late 80s, especially 90s, you start finding these funny joints that they just don't use anymore. They've been retired for years. And some of them have some really cool features to them. And it's just great. There's really no wrong way to do it. Anyways, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there, and keep building, keep collecting, and let's go see where the adventure takes us. Till next time, y'all stay safe. Ciao.